from ABC7 Bay Area, AG Bonta, Trump, among politicians who received most from Oakland family tied to FBI corruption probe. So is that to say that they were doing the exact same thing that Mayor Sheng Thao was doing? I highly doubt it, but the media is so pathetic. They have no choice but to rope Trump into this somehow, some way. AG Bonta, Assemblymember Bonta, and Representative Adam Schiff told the I-Team they'll donate a combined $200,000 from the Duong family to California charities. Okay, yeah, you're going to give it to charity. I'm sure, right? And it kind of seems like this is going around. Everybody knows about it. And now they're pretending to be outraged and upset that they were part of some weirdo criminal family. But my name's Eric. This channel is called Report and Opine. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I'm absolutely begging you.
I'm begging you, please. Come on, please.
It would help me a lot, and it would cost you nothing. But if you wanted to help me even more and spend some money, you would buy my book, New York City 2020, Gotham Unglued, on Amazon.com. That link will be in the description.
As the saying goes in the world of politics, it's all about who you know. But pictures and handshakes aside, if you want the truth, follow the money. A lot has happened in the city of Oakland in recent weeks. The mayor's house got raided, and then we learned about a waste company now in the spotlight for alleged...
Yeah, and just for the record, right, when they say, oh, Trump is among... I mean, they absolutely hate this guy. There's no other reason to bring him into this. He hasn't been in office for several years, but way back in the day, he received the most money from this completely corrupt family, which, I don't know, I don't understand the scam at all. I mean, it seems like a classic pay-to-play, but that aside, were they doing the exact same thing with Sheng Thao and the reason she got raided that they're doing with Trump? I mean, even Adam Schiff, right? Even that lady, there's some lady who's running for Congress in California who says, well, you know, this is all about corruption. And then they're like, well, doesn't your family have connections to the Duong family too? And she's like, oh yeah, we're going to stop that.
Despite her compelling personal story that I relate with as a daughter of refugees, Mayor Sheng Thao is just another unfit, entrenched American mayor who decided to play the game as she saw it being played.
Tran, who is running for Congress, did, acknowledging that she received $3,300 from 4 members of the Duong family for her campaign.
I will return the money even though it is legally contributed.
Tran also confirmed her father had been accused of taking part in a straw donor scheme involving the Duong family.
And so if my father or the Duongs committed a crime, they will do the time.
So it was going around, and now you want to pretend like your pearls are clutched, you're so surprised, just like the mainstream media with Bo Biden and the debate. It's like, oh, he was so terrible. Yeah, bro, we know.
Money laundering. Sources confirmed to ABC News the FBI is working with the IRS and the U.S. Postal Service as a part of this investigation. Given the raids happened around the same time, it appears it's all connected, but the FBI hasn't specifically confirmed or said why. Here's what we do know. The family owns California Waste Solutions, or
Waste Solutions. So, of course, I mean, classic corruption. Tony Soprano level waste management.
I'm in a waste management business. Everybody immediately assumes you're mobbed up.
And of course, and I don't know, this is just a conspiracy theory of mine, I don't know if it's connected, but in California, Oakland specifically, these recycling companies will fine you through the roof for one little infraction. If you put plastic in a glass, or glass in a plastic, or paper in a plastic, or whatever, then it costs you, $80, and that's okay. They're quite literally criminals. This is highway robbery, but as long as we know that Donald Trump was part of this too.
EWS, a large commercial and residential recycling company servicing Oakland and San Jose. It's operated by David Duong. According to allegations by the Fair Political Practices Commission, his son Andy was the true source of at least 93 contributions to multiple local campaign committees when he created a campaign contribution laundering scheme to benefit his family-owned company. Documents allege the committees targeted were candidates running for city council, including Milpitas City Councilman Anthony Phan, former Oakland City Council members Desley Brooks, Abel Guillen, and Sheng Thao.
Hiding the source of it.
Yes, and here you have a clear-cut, a classic case of criminal politicians, and you cannot wonder why there are criminal residents everywhere.
Contribution, that's a big deal.
We spoke to Justin Levitt, a law professor at LMU Loyola Law School.
It seems like the FPPC is zeroing in on a potential scheme to reimburse contributions so that it looks like they're coming from multiple individuals when they're in fact all coming from one person over the acceptable limits. And if true, that's not okay.
The FPPC says Andy's job is, quote, promoting the company's public image of CWS. And we found he does a lot of that on social media, posting pictures with politicians at every level of government.
Oh, okay. So these people, Bo Biden, Kamala Harris, and Barack Obama, they probably didn't receive the most out of anybody, but they're not mentioned in the headline at all. So it's obviously going around.
Posting pictures with politicians at every level of government, from the president, vice president, past presidents, to what appears to be a familiar relationship with Attorney General Rob Bonta. We found a total of 19 photos of the two on Duong's Instagram account. According to the FPPC allegations, Duong sent his father an email titled 2016 Political Analysis. While the grammar was incorrect, here's what part of the email said. Here are my final analysis for 2016 double elections year and whom we shall support. Going on to say, they are all among in groups that will be best beneficial for us in the long run. Duong's recommendations called out an alleged request from Rob Bonta to sponsor his biggest, quote, fundraising, saying he is one of the best allied to ever support and will deliver whatever we ask for when help needs in the future.
A private expectation that a public official may do well for that family or for a company or for a business in the future doesn't necessarily translate into the public official actually taking action to further that hope.
ABC7's data analysis of local state.
Look, I mean, this is getting really quite disgusting, okay? And I remember when Oakland Mayor Sheng first got raided and nobody really knew what was going on, or what was happening. And nobody still really knows. This is all speculation, but the point is the incredible level of it's all rotten from the inside out. Rob Bonta, all the politicians up the ladder. The guy could barely even speak English. And there's no way when you have people like that in the political space that there's going to be anything done for the actual people of the Bay Area, or Oakland specifically in this case.
And federal campaign finance data found the average contribution the Duong family and entities made to Oakland state and federal politicians was around $5,000 per candidate.
And for the record, it doesn't seem like he cares at all. Oh, well, he donated to Trump. Oh, well, he donated to Obama. Oh, or he donated to Bo Biden. He's hanging out with Rob Bonta. He has no stake in what the policies are. He's just trying to get on their good side, I suppose.
But AG Rob Bonta received nearly 30 times more than that, over $155,000. That figure combined.
Yeah, and I would be willing to bet that this guy, I mean, he probably, I don't know, I could be wrong, but he probably doesn't enjoy the soft on crime policies that AG Bonta and the rest of them are pushing forward, but he knows that otherwise I won't have this guy's ear, right? I mean, the agenda, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's kind of like with the corporations, the agenda is far more important than making money. And here, just getting political friends that will do something for him in the long run is far more important than the policies enacted now.
With contributions to his wife, State Assemblywoman Mia Bonta, brings that total to more than $172,000. The one politician who received the most from the Duongs is former President Donald Trump, with contributions totaling more than $300,000. Following our story, a representative from...
Wait. Is that it? Is that all you're going to talk about? Maybe they'll come back in a little bit later, but you put him right in the headline. And are we under the impression that, again, he was doing the same exact thing he was doing with Sheng with Donald Trump? Or was there a little bit more involved? Was there some sort of pack involved? And you're just going to say, oh, look. So we know that this guy is corrupt. We know that Sheng is corrupt. The FBI is looking into them, and Trump was there too. Are you going to explain any further?
From Bonta's campaign told the I-Team they've chosen to donate all $155,000 received from the Duongs to worthy California charities and advocacy organizations.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh, now you want to pretend like you didn't know? I mean, what the hell is going on? Yeah, we're going to donate $155,000 to charities. Yeah, okay, bro. This is... Who's buying this? Right? It's all rotten. Let these guys float out into the Pacific and, don't even replace them. We would be better off with absolutely nobody.
Out of an abundance of caution, 5 charities will receive approximately $31,000, including Youth Alive, Planned Parenthood affiliates of California.
Oh, okay. So yeah, your excuse, the way that you're gonna get rid of this and you're gonna put everything back together, put it on the level, is give a whole bunch of money to Planned Parenthood.
California, Gifford's Moms Demand Action, and the Brady campaign against gun violence. Assemblymember Mia Bonta's campaign spokesperson reported the same, saying, "We are methodically identifying any contributions that may have been issues based on recent..."
And look, this is just so painfully obvious. This is clearly not about the people who gave them money. This is about them getting caught and trying to clean it up. And I guess they're under the impression that people are still going to buy this. Oh, well, we're fixing it. We're doing better now. You had no idea. You were completely unaware of the corruption you were involved in until you got caught, and now you're going to give all the money back? Gee.
Media reports. Corresponding amounts will be donated to charities that include the Family Violence Law Center, the Native American Health Center, and Reproductive Freedom for All. Other politicians...
Yeah, so abortion bills and gun grabbing. That's how they're going to clean this all up. And that's how stupid they think the people of California are, which perhaps they're correct.
Did too, including Congressman Adam Schiff. His campaign told the I-Team they'll be donating the $26,000 contribution from the Duongs to local nonprofits helping address housing and homelessness. Congresswoman Barbara Lee received more than $61,000, and Congressman Eric Swalwell received more than $29,000, but neither office responded to our requests for comment.
It's not at all uncommon for the officials or for the candidates to disavow the source of those funds and then to either return the contributions or to give them over to charity.
Documents obtained by the I-Team also show the FPPC sent notices to the Duong family for failing to file major donor campaign statements, which are contributions over $10,000, and failed to file forms required by law that reveal any conflict of interest, specifically trips, gifts, stocks, money, and ties with business entities.
If the allegations prove correct, that would be concerning, if only because they would deprive the public of some of the information they need to assess the potential conflicts in those officials' actions. The allegations are serious, but that doesn't necessarily mean that there was a violation of law, at least not yet. That's what the process is there to determine.
We reached out to a representative for the Duong family and California Waste Solutions for further comment, but have yet to hear back. For the I-Team.
So it sounds like Sheng Thao and her sloppy boyfriend, forced this whole thing to collapse, which unfortunately we're, as a people, nobody's going to do anything about. But there's dozens of politicians all over the place now claiming, oh, we're going to give the money to charity. We're going to give it to kill babies and gun grabbing and all this stuff. And I don't know exactly how it works, but there's got to be some sort of pack. You don't just hand over a check or hand over cash to a politician, or maybe you do. And that's how brazen they've all become. So with all of those people, and they didn't even talk about the lady who stood up to Sheng Thao and says, yeah, this is about corruption, and she disowned her own family, who was also part of this.
Tran, who is running for Congress, did, acknowledging that she received $3,300 from 4 members of the Duong family for her campaign.
I will return the money even though it is legally contributed.
Tran also confirmed her father had been accused of taking part in a straw donor scheme involving the Duong family.
And so if my father or the Duongs committed a crime, they will do the time.
So everybody was in on this scam, but likely nothing's going to happen. And it's most important that Trump is on the top of the ticket as far as taking money from this corrupt family.